Praise the Lord, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great day. Just thank God for just another day. God is just so good. God is just so good. I just wanted to share a testimony with you all for those who may be experiencing homelessness, living in a toxic environment, and maybe this will encourage you to let you know that God is able. God is able to turn your entire life around. He is able to change your story for His glory. So I'm first going to start off by at the end of 2022, November the 19th, 2022, I was forced out of a toxic living environment, and then I became homeless. And it was one of the lowest seasons of my life. It was a dark season. I was bounced around from place to place from November 19th, 2022, all the way up until March the 25th, 2023. I just bounced around place to place, rum to rum, and it was just taking a toll over my mental stability. And it was just so much, but God was with me, even in the dark seasons of our lives. God is with us. March came, I was, searching for places or whatnot, trying to find a place. And, I saw like a studio, but I was believing God for one bedroom. So I wasn't just going to settle. I was praying and believing God for one bedroom. So I could have settled for the studio in March, but then I wouldn't have had what I have now. So I just thank God that I was waiting. So I'm here to encourage you all, don't settle for less than God's best. Do not settle for less than God's best, but wait on what God has for you. Because God has something great in store for you, but we have to be willing to be patient. We have to be willing to wait on Him for what He has for us. Don't settle for less than God's best. So here we are, March, searching for places. April, April still searching. I had went on like 3 tours by then. Still didn't see nothing that I liked or whatnot. Still praying, still believing God for the 1-bedroom apartment. Tell me why the end of April, God blessed me with, financial provision that was able to provide for my deposit coming up to the place that I saw coming up in June. It was this place that I saw in April that I liked or whatever, and I thought it was the one, but I needed $2,400. So I was praying about it and just believing God, and God blessed me with that money in 2 days. He worked a miracle, financial provision. So I thought that place was it, but the place fell through and I didn't get the place. I'm like, okay, God, I thought this was it. You provided the money, XYZ, but He was just letting me know that the next place was it. So as I continue to search, continue to look, come June, I found a place. And I moved in at the end of June. God blessed me with my old place, and I just cannot thank God enough. God is just so good. I was homeless for 7 months. It was one of the lowest seasons of my life after being forced out of a toxic living environment right before Thanksgiving. Just imagine that, right before Thanksgiving, homeless. Something that I didn't even see coming. Life hit hard. But the way God turned my life around, I could not thank Him enough. After those 7 months, like I said, the end of June, I moved into my own place. And I cannot thank God enough. When I moved in the first day, it was just so much overwhelming joy. Just tears of joy. Just praising God. I cannot thank Him enough how He provided the deposit for the place. Back in April, with that miraculous provision that He provided, I had the deposit He provided for me to get my bed and the basic stuff like microwave food, stuff that I needed, the basic stuff that I needed, He provided. And I'm here to encourage you. If any of you are dealing with the homeless season right now, maybe you're homeless and you're waiting on God to bless you with an apartment, with a house, I'm here to encourage you that God is able to do it. God is able to blow your mind. He is able to turn your entire life around for His glory. What we go through is not for us. What we go through is not even for us. God just wants to get the glory. He just wants to get the glory out of our lives. He wants to get the glory. And I cannot thank Him enough. God is just so good. He is just so good. Here we are, 10 months. April 23rd, today, 10 months. And I have been in my own place almost a year. I cannot thank God enough for how He has been providing and providing and providing and providing. He is an awesome provider. He is an awesome provider. So if any of you are waiting on housing, you're trusting in God for your own place, keep believing God. It don't matter what it looks like. It may look dark right now. You may not see a way, but God is able to open up doors that no man could shut. He is able to make a way out of no way. He did it for me, so he's able to do it for you. Because God, he has no favoritism. He has no respect of person. What he would do for one, he would do for another. God is so good. I pray that this testimony has encouraged you all to keep the faith. Those who are homeless, those who may be living in a toxic environment, keep the faith. And don't settle for less than God's best. Not only did God bless me with a 1-bedroom, what I was praying and believing for, he blew my mind. He blessed me with a 2-bedroom. I cannot thank him enough. Like I said, back in March 2023, I could have settled for the studio apartment. I could have settled for that. But I chose to wait on God. No matter what negativity that I was experiencing, I had negativity from toxic family members and just people, just negativity. I had that, but I had to tune that out. And I had to keep my faith and keep waiting on God no matter what it looked like, no matter what my circumstance looked like. Yes, I was homeless. And yes, it would have made sense to just take the studio because you're homeless. You don't have nothing else. But I chose to wait on God. I chose to wait on God. So I was waiting until June, from November 19 all the way until June. But God blessed me with it exceedingly abundantly. He blew my mind. He is able to do the same for you. God doesn't want to just give you what you're praying for. He wants to do more than that. He wants to do better than that. According to his word in Ephesians 3:20, he wants to do the exceedingly abundantly above all you could ever ask or think. He wants to blow your mind. He wants to blow your mind. He wants to get the glory. He wants to get the glory out of our lives. He wants to get the glory out of our lives. So allow him to be glorified. Allow him to be glorified in your life. Maybe you have been waiting for a long time. And I'm here to let you know that it is worth the wait. That your waiting is not in vain. That while you are waiting, God is increasing your faith, increasing your patience. And there may be other lessons that he's trying to teach you in this waiting season, so that when you get what you're praying for, you will appreciate it. I truly believe if I didn't go through homelessness, if I was just living in a toxic environment, just automatically moved out on my own and got my own place, no struggle, no wait, I truly believe I wouldn't have been as grateful as I am today. I wouldn't be so appreciative if I didn't go through what I went through, living in a toxic environment, being homeless for 7 months before God blessed me with my own place. I thank God that he allowed everything to happen the way it did. Because I truly believe if I did not go through the struggle, if I had just got my own place the easy way, then I wouldn't be as grateful as I am today. I am one grateful somebody. I tell you, I thank God for everything. I can't thank him enough. It's been 10 months and I'm still grateful for what God did for me. How he blessed me with my own place, how I have freedom, I have peace. I can't thank God enough. I thank God for food to eat. I thank God for a microwave, for a stove, for an oven. I don't take nothing lightly or for granted. And I encourage you all to do the same, to thank God for everything that you have, every little thing. Don't just